Oh, they were this little yo-yo flippy thing. They left pretty much. I was like, what? Ah. Okay, you guys ready to get going? You guys find a spot? I think you're in this one. Sit in that one. One over. If you go, yeah, that one. That one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Let's start. You're gonna be in detention if you don't start paying attention. All right. All right. Let's put our hands over our belly button and take some deep breaths in through the nose, out. Inhale and exhale. Sometimes we start with just practicing breathing, which always you can sit down and do this if you want to stay up for a little bit. What we're trying to feel is that our belly expands on the inhale, and then on the exhale, you can squeeze out some air. So we're trying to breathe with our diaphragm because sometimes when we're have tension and stress, we just breathe up in our chest and we forget about breathing with our belly. So inhale and exhale. Inhale. And just notice, even just breathing slowly, how all of a sudden, like, whoa, I'm arrived, I'm here in the moment. Anytime you start racing thoughts or different things like that, just try breathing deeply. Help yourself come back into your body. Your body can only be one place, right here, right now. Your body can't be in the future. Your body can't be in the past. That's our mind doing that. All right, let's do some spinal cord breathing. This one's good. Open up our chest and shoulders. So maybe if you have some limited mobility here, you can make it smaller. Every move I do is just you do it for your body, what feels good. We're doing it with our breath. Inhale, open up the chest, exhale, close, squeeze out the breath. When we exhale all the way out, we have more room for our inhale. Exhale, and now exhale some more. Now inhale. Now exhale. Exhale some more. Inhale. Exhale. And this is one you could also do in a chair. You could sit down and exhale. All right. Now this one, let's um let's do a little bit of a clearing exercise. So there's lots of different ways to do it. We're going to inhale, our hands come up. We're going to bend into our knees and exhale, the arms go out. And you can do it inhale and Now, another thing we can add to it, and this one you might maybe drop the arms even, but we're going to inhale, come up on our toes. And you can exhale, you bounce into your heels. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. And if you want to just even try just getting on your tippy toes, but you need a chair, you can just kind of skip the arms. Inhale, exhale. The bouncing in the heels helps kind of release that tension, helps build bone density, helps strengthen our legs and calves. But it can be a balance challenge too. So, all right, there we go. Okay, now we're going to do move the body like a river. So we're going to do a wide stance. You could, the main point of this is to kind of get some stretch in your hips and on your side. So here's one where you could just stand in a wide stance and get a little bit of side stretch in your spine. So I'll do that one for a minute, just for breathing in and out, reaching down side to side. All right, now you can keep doing that. Or if you want to add in some leg shift, you just shift the weight from side to side, hold on to a chair. You could also sit in a chair. Shifting weight side to side, breathing in and out through our nose. Sighing is good, helping to release tension that we hold in our body. And then we'll come to the middle and we'll do a forward fold if that's available. You could just put your arms into this chair. That makes you dizzy. You can go all the way down. Maybe rock your hips a little bit. Try to relax by your back of your shoulder blades, your head and neck. And then bend your knees. You can put your hands on your thighs and gently roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let's do a little bit. Inhale and bring it down through your body. Just a nice inhale. Out to the side and down the middle. All right. We'll do a little more of that move the body like a river again. But this time we'll we'll do this version where it's kind of like being up to bat. And you can make it more challenging for yourself. In the middle, you can go into kind of a low squat. And then you come over to the side and you look the opposite way of your elbow. Then you come into the middle and you go the other side. And the other thing we're doing with the hand is mashing our palms together, like you're crushing something in between your palms. This helps to warm up your body, your circulation. So shifting weight side to side, like you're gonna take a swing. Coming through in the middle, again, you can dip down, strengthen up your squat if you want to. You can stay pretty high. Squishing now, make that hand motion with your hand, rotating in the palm. See if you can do that while you're going from side to side. Okay, and then we'll come in the middle Now put your hand up to your face. Ooh, nice and warm, huh? Mm. All right. Stick that out a little bit. Whew. Okay. Let's do, we'll do a little bit of like kind of hip opener. Um, let's just do this one. So it's like you're trying to step over something in front of you. Like just a little, maybe like a cat. Okay, you're used to having to step over your cat, right? You want to, they're ready for you to feed them. Just out, roll that, get that hip. See how high you can lift your leg up. Okay, and then we'll switch. We'll do the other leg. Is it, you got one side that's easier than the other? We often favor one side of our body, huh? Our good side. All right. Shake that out a little bit. Ah, let's do just a little chi massage too. So we didn't do our tapping today, did we? So we'll inhale, our hands come up, and you put the palm of your hands on top of your head, and then bring the palms behind, interlock your fingers, and use your thumbs to give yourself a neck massage. Just make little circles on the sides of your neck. You can do a little cat, like the scruff of your neck. Grab the scruff of your neck, changing hands, giving it a squeeze. And then we'll come around in front, and you can use your fingertips to just massage down your sternum. So start at the top, the sternal notch, and just wiggle as you go down your sternum. This is sometimes where we hold a lot of emotional stress and energy. So this is a nice massage for that. All right, and then we'll do our arms. We'll start with our lung points. If you feel your collarbone go all the way to the end where your shoulder muscle kind of starts, there's a divot. Let's tap on that. That's a lung point. Ooh, take a deep breath. And then open to the flat of your hand, go down the inside of your hand, and then up the outside. Down the inside and up the outside. Down the inside, right behind hers. Get right there. Uh-huh. Up the outside. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Down the inside of your arm, up the outside. Down the inside and up the outside. Okay, now a little Tarzan. Oh, feeling up to it. Okay, and then let's do our back. If you can reach your lower back. Maybe if you can't, maybe go to a neighbor and they can do your back, and then you switch. Don't take it as an opportunity to hit each other. Okay, now we're going to go down the sides and back of our leg and up the inside. Down the outside, up the inside. Down the outside, up the inside. And then change it to a fist and maybe get in the thigh where the thigh and hip meet. And then do the outside of your cheeks. Not these cheeks. And then the front. And then the sides. Now just hover your hands over your hips. Maybe you'll notice they call this the quad, the leg gates. So the energy kind of going from your hips into your legs. All right. So we'll do a little bit of teacups practice. So the teacups, why we call them that is because you imagine you have teacups in your hand and you're trying to keep them upright. So you try not to flip them. That means you spilled your tea, right? So you got to keep your hands upright. And we'll just do this one. You kind of hinge at the waist, you come back, and then you got to try to rotate your hand, and your hands come overhead, out to the side, through. Inhale and exhale. And you can do this seated, no problem. Yeah, just try your best on everything. Just do what works for you today. Inhale and exhale. If you can even do like this. If that's you today, you can make it really small. You're just working on your wrist mobility a little bit. So you could even do like this. Or you can do bigger. The purpose of a lot of these exercises is just movement. Movement in areas that we don't typically move. And so this teacups, a lot of them, they call them silk reeling because we're moving our joints. And the movement of the joints helps your body, then puts fluid in those joints. And that fluid helps it to hurt less, right? Got to keep it moving. Okay, we're going to reverse. Come here. Because we always got to make a brain challenge too, right? And then we offer the tea this way first, then overhead. Then it's almost like our left and right side. Sometimes doing the teacups one direction is easier than the other, too. All right. Now shake it out a little bit. And then we'll do our shaking to prepare for our flowing movements. So just like when you had a baby and you're bouncing them, help put them to sleep, bounce yourself, put yourself to sleep. Bounce in your knees. Let that bounce just carry up your body. Maybe do your wrist pumps. And sighing is really good. We'll do the heart sound. So inhale through the nose and then inhale. One more. And we'll slow it down. And now we'll stand, try to be upright. Feet are flat. And maybe just take some nice, gentle breaths and notice how your body feels. As we release the tension we hold in our bodies, then our bodies can feel a little bit softer, a little bit more relaxed, hmm, lighter. Let's check in with your body and see how you feel. And we'll try to go into some flows. And one thing on the posture of flows, even if you're seated, maybe try to feel like there's a hook in the crown of your head and it's being pulled up by the universe so that you can feel kind of light in your spine. Tuck your chin back and in and try to have a straight spine. Even when you're seated, you can maybe try to imagine that string is pulling your head up. Tuck your chin back and in and see if you can have a straight spine. Okay? And we can do open the flow. Even seated, we just inhale, our hands come up. Exhale, the hands come down. Inhale and exhale. Nice soft wrists. Keeping our shoulders down so they're not floating up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Like feeling like we're maybe seaweed in the ocean, the water. These are just like my petals or whatever. They float up. My petals are floating up. My petals float down. My whole body's involved. Inhale, exhale. And I kind of squinch a little bit. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale. Oh. And then we'll hold a chi ball. We'll do the fountain. That one we just hinge at the waist. You inhale, back of the hands towards each other, and exhale, your hands go out. Hinge, and then inhale, and exhale. We can try to go nice and slow. Movement. You're coming up the whole in breath, hinging down on the out breath. I'll do one more. And then embrace the chi ball. You just like you're squishing a little bouncy ball right in front of you. Let's do repulse the monkey. That one's always fun. You'll need some space for the back. So this one you kind of twist to one side, your hands go out, and then when you twist forward, that back hand, you just bend your elbow and you come forward and you push. Inhale and exhale. It's like swimming. Inhale and exhale. This one always gets my shoulders crunching. And the twisting at the waist kind of helps control the arms. So I'm twisting back on the left. My left hand's coming behind. I'm twisting back to the center. Left hand comes in front. Now I'm twisting to the right. Right hand comes behind. We kind of bend the elbow when it's coming forward. You take your hand by your ear because that's where the meridian for this move is for the liver and gallbladder meridian, which comes up on the side of your head. So that's why the hand and the when you're going backwards, the hand that's coming back goes by your waist and kind of emphasize that organ, where that organ is. And then we'll just come back to the middle and embrace the chi ball. Let your shoulders relax a little bit. Maybe you'll take a notice of your body again. Maybe you'll notice like your fingertips tingling. Maybe not. It's okay if you don't notice it. And for the last moves, we'll bring our feet closer together. Put your left hand under your belly button. And then the right hand comes out to the side on an inhale and exhale down the middle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. For this one, we're kind of directing any extra energy that we release that we don't need. We're storing it in our lower dantian. And storing it here helps us to feel more centered. If you store your extra energy in your head, you're just going to be talking a mile a minute. We don't need help with that here. This last one, we'll bring our hands, interlock our thumbs together. And then just allow your body to rock and sway. Try to notice that even though you relax, you don't just flop over. Staying upright. Letting your body be rock and swayed by the energy. We'll kind of straighten up into the middle here. Maybe you can put one hand on your chest if you want to and think about something you're grateful for. You just need a little bit of help looking for the good sometimes. So thinking of something you're grateful for helps your mind start remembering to pay attention to that too. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming. Yay, we did it. Oh, okay. Mwah, mwah, right?